Hey everybody, Johnny Good here. Greetings from Richmond, Indiana. Okay, we are about to leave the beautiful state of Ohio, and entering the state of Indiana. Thank you for visiting Ohio, John R. Kasich, Governor. I think the last video that I did, I was about to talk about my nephew Andy. Anyway, he migrated here at the age of 5 or 6 or 7 like that. Until 4 years ago, he migrated to, well, let me back up a little bit. I have a stepbrother that he also migrated here at a very young age. Graduated high school, and not exactly sure how he ended up in Hong Kong. But he ended up in Hong Kong, and he started teaching English to, little kids. And he also plays a band. You could actually look him up on YouTube, called Papa Jack's Band. You see, my stepbrother and my dad, they were very, very close. So anyway, he teaches English to Chinese kids, and I guess at night he plays a band, and finally he has his own band, and from what I understand, all the booking for all kinds of bands in Hong Kong kind of goes through him, so he's doing all right over there. And he's been doing that for at least 10 years. Well, until 4 years ago, he came here. Actually, he sent 2 tickets. He sent a ticket to my nephew Andy and some other guy. And Andy and Kyle went to Hong Kong to help Ron, my stepbrother, do his concert thing and all that gig stuff. So they went. They did their thing, they did their job. Kyle went home, and fortunately Andy stayed. Andy never went back home here in the States. He's been there ever since. And when Andy was here in the United States during high school, he was heavily involved in the Girls and Boys Clubs, some kind of a activity for kids, kind of like the Girl Scout, Boy Scout, whatever it is, but it's kind of like a rec center for kids. Well, anyway, Andy is really good with young kids. In fact, he's kind of like an overgrown kid. But, so anyway, he's in Hong Kong, and Ron got him to start teaching English to Chinese kids. And he loves it. He's loving it over there. When Andy was here, he had to go to school, he had a job, and it was always about the weekend. He was big on the weekends. It's like every waking moment of every energy he had was looking forward for the weekend, and him and his buddies do their weekend, parties, and well, that went on for many years. The good thing about Andy is he just likes to drink beer and a little bit of scotch, I guess. He doesn't do drugs. That I know. So anyway, and when Andy went to Hong Kong, his horizon just broadened. It was just, wow, really, this is it. This is so much more than for him to come back here. And the idea of him coming back here and just getting drunk on weekends was not fun anymore. But recently, Andy got married. I love that kid. He recently got married to a Hong Kong girl. She's pretty nice. And I don't know. It's just he doesn't want to come back anymore. I guess he wants to come and visit, but he doesn't want to come back and live here. He feels right at home. And that was him who called me. He's currently in Taipei. Him and his wife, Sharon. I guess Sharon's sister paid for all the expenses. It was kind of funny that Andy, our family call him Goonie. Remember the name Goonies? Yeah, we call him the Goonies. So, Goon, when he was here, we never saw him going out with a girl. Never had a girlfriend that we know of. And I've always wondered about that. I said, Andy, how come you don't have a girlfriend? So me and his dad always kind of do our investigating. And we would ask him if he was gay. He said, no, not gay. I said, really? So here's a kid without a girlfriend here in the States. A year and a half later in Hong Kong, 2 years, and he's married. Oh, I feel so old. He's 27 years old. He lived in my house for, I don't know, a couple of years. Lived out in the basement. My wife loved it because whenever it snowed, he got to shovel the driveway and the sidewalk. That kind of made my honey to-do list a little bit smaller. Now he just had to leave. Let me do all that work. we are 391 miles to Hardy's, roughly 6 hours and 46 minutes. I figured with a fuel stop, we'll be there in seven and a half hours. I don't know why Indiana roads can be so rough. Once again, Monday, I don't know what they're gonna do with me and David. We don't exactly have a pre-plan yet. I wouldn't mind if my boss pre-planned me to stay home Monday. Haha. Well, we'll catch you guys later. That's all I got for now. So, thank you for watching and have a good and godly day, everyone. Remember, He has risen. Peace.